Hello and welcome to another Tech Distractions video. In this one we're going to take a look at an early audio conferencing and chat program by Intel from way back in 1995, well before Discord, Yahoo Messenger and even Microsoft NetMeeting. Internet Party Line, or IParty, was a primitive PTT or push-to-talk voice chat program that would queue and arrange voice chat in a similar style to a telephone-based party line or Internet Relay Chat IRC. According to the website, system recommendations were fairly modest: an Intel Pentium CPU, presumably for the GSM 6.1 codec, Windows 95 and a 28.8K modem. IParty came with a server program and required a higher speed connection to the internet, but I can tell you we used to run it on a standard modem back in the day and it worked just fine. The website and documentation that comes with the download is a real throwback to 1995. There's references to the internet being a low bandwidth connection, usage of WinSock, Netscape, modems, Windows 95, Pentium processors and sound blasters. Starting IParty is relatively straightforward. Simply launch the client exe file. There's not much to it. It's a basic user interface controlled by a client configuration file. Believe it or not, this can configure our simple interface quite extensively. You can reposition and resize pretty much every element and even edit a bitmap file to change what the background looks like. So here's IParty, a very simple UI, a bit like an IRC client with a push-to-talk button. Now before we begin, I just want to apologise for the crummy camera capture and blur. My study is going through a transition at the moment and the lighting and conditions are not great. I really wanted to demonstrate IParty on real hardware.
This is a sample loopback test to see if the microphone is working.
Now to connect to, well, no servers since about 2000. However, we can make our own one by launching IParty D. Simply load the client on any Windows 9X system and point it to the IP address of the daemon. In this example, I've got my trusty Pentium MMX 200 desktop and Toshiba Tecra 800 laptop connected via Ethernet. Now you just push to talk, and we're partying like it's 1995.
You can see that when I'm talking on this, it is sending from the laptop and it is receiving from the desktop. Whereas if I talk into this one, it will send from the desktop and receive on the laptop. The laptop is a bit quieter because if I talk at this one, it'll queue up as the other one's playing.
You can also do some very basic text messaging with no color, no files and no emoticons, as we said before emoji. Back around 1996, I remember using this to connect with a bunch of friends from around the globe. I found it amazing to be able to have a group-style voice chat with my IRC buddies and recall some from South Africa, England, Malaysia, Canada, all joining me on my server located here in Australia. These days, internet voice chat, group chat is just an expected service. It's high quality, extremely easy to use. But just so you all know, we did have some of this sweet tech back in the mid-90s, albeit very limited functionality and adoption. Well, there we go, Internet Party Line, or IParty, a small piece of internet history. I hope you found this look at IParty interesting. If you did use it back in the day, or even knew what it was before checking out this video, I would really love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.